jogging once with my iPod. Yeah, looking good. Paparazzi got me. Full page in the Sun the next day with the headline, iPod. You. Cheeky bastards. Dawn French has had a go at my weight. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. French and Saunders Christmas special last year. I love French and Saunders. I think they're great. I've liked them for a long time. I think they're really good performers. And I was watching this at home. Sketch comes on. Bubbly Dawn knocking on the door of a house. Inside is Jennifer going, "Who is it, please? Yes? Who is it, please?" "It's me." "Who's me?" "Me, the little fat one with the big ego." She opens the door. "Oh, I thought you meant Ricky Gervais." Good gag. No, it is a good gag. If you hand it out, you've got to take it. Comedians have a go, you know, it's just fine. And she's putting herself down. She's lumping us both in. You know what I mean? She's saying, we both got egos. We probably have got egos. We're performers. Although, if Dawn was here, you wouldn't be able to see that. I'm joking. I'm joking. You'd be able to see some of it, wouldn't you? But it would spell Roy. Oh dear. She started it. No, she's putting us both down. She's going, we both got egos and we're both fat, and we are both fat. Different categories though, isn't there? There's different weight classes. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't tell the whole story. On a scale of too thin, average, bit fat, me, Dawn. She started it. It's not a disease. Therefore, it's not a worthy cause. Talking of which, I saw someone collecting the other day for ME. Not MS, not the crippling wasting disease. Oh no, ME. That's the one where don't feel like going to work today. Ding, 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 ding. Oh. ME. I apologise to anyone who suffers from ME. You're not going to have a go, are you? No. I do apologise, because I've since learnt that it is a real disease. I thought it was psychosomatic, but it's physiological. And it's a very misunderstood disease as well, so it's easy to ridicule it. I suppose it's because the symptoms aren't apparent. It's not like losing a limb. They go, we're tired, and we go, well, how do we know that? And it sounds like a mollycoddling society that accepts this new disease that wasn't around 100 years ago, you know. You don't see it in third world countries. You'd never hear a starving African complaining about having ME. Do you know what I mean? Sucky. Walked really well. This is not racist, okay? I don't want to have my perfume contract taken away like Jade Goody. It got madder and madder, didn't it, that Celebrity Big Brother? I mean, it started off well. Opening night, H from Steps comes out as gay, and we're all meant to go, "You're joking." And his name's Ian Watkins. Where's the H? All these years, that must have just stood for homosexual. He was trying to give us clues, wasn't he? He was trying to come out. Or, what's your name? Or, just call me H. It's not racist. Sucky. What? Delicate stuff, this. One false move and I'm Jim Davidson. All right. Relax, I know what I'm doing. It's the accent, isn't it? And I'm not very good at accents either. I'm trying to do Nelson Mandela. So I'll give it a bit of dignity. He's sort of high, isn't he? He says things like, Winnie, what are you burying in the garden? It's not racist, it's fine, isn't it? It's an impression. People are very worried about that, aren't they? They go, is that racist? Can you say that? Well, we're taken the wrong way, particularly this year, because it's 200 years since the abolition of slavery, so awareness is heightened. But that wasn't the end of racism. It was still inherent in society as late as the 50s and 60s in England and America, and one incident sparked off the civil rights movement a black woman called Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat to a white person on a bus. It was the law, but she'd had enough, and she was arrested. But then that law was changed. But she didn't stop there. She started sitting in those seats meant for disabled people. Unbelievable. Isn't it? She talked to the driver when the bus was in motion. Did she always have the correct change ready? Did she bollocks? What was her problem? Sucky. They're starving. I've forgotten the point of this. Oh, Emmy. Sucky. Walk many miles to the well. That was all right. That wasn't too bad. Fuck off. 6 BAFTAs. Thank you. It's actually 7. Oh, I've forgotten. Who's counting? I am. Sucky. Walk many miles to the well and fetch the water and come back. That was Yorkshire. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know. Right. It's not worth it. Right. Oh, Suki, I'm reet parched. Go to well with it. Oh, Suki. Suki. Suki, my daughter. Walk many miles to the well. Suki, walk to the well. He's trying to be casual, like it's no big thing. He doesn't know anything wrong, innit? He's just a normal day. Suki, walk to the well and fetch the water and come back. Oh, fuck that. Why is it that word? Oh, Suki. Suki. Oh, fucking hell. Suki, walk to the well and fetch the water and bring it back. So... Whoa, shut up. That was all right. Fucking hell. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right. Suki, walk to the well and fetch the water and bring it back to mash the grain. But, Father, I cannot walk to the well and fetch the water and bring it back to mash the grain. Suki, why can't you walk to the well and fetch the water and bring it back to mash the grain? Emmy. I told you it wasn't worth it. Comfy. It's a difficult one with a hero, isn't it? Because I think a hero should be someone who saved your life, or a relative, or someone who donated their kidney. If it's someone you've admired for a long time and made you think, maybe even changed your life, I'd say it was David Bowie. The Office sort of broke in England. You get invited to all these things. Do you want it? No. Do you want no? Do you want no? None of those. Oh, we're having a talent night at the BBC. No. I turned everything down, okay? And then one came through, VIP audience with David Bowie. Now, Bowie has been my hero for about 30 years. So I went, yeah, all right. So we went along, me and my girlfriend. It was amazing. Went the green room afterwards. There was various people there. And Greg Dyke, then head of the BBC, comes over and goes, "You're a fan, aren't you?" I went, "Oh, I love Bowie." He went, "Come and meet him." I went, No. He went, "No, come and meet him." I went, "Oh." We're walking to see Bowie. He goes, Salman Rushdie joins us. So there's me, Greg Dyke, my girlfriend, Salman Rushdie. We go down and meet David Bowie. Mental, okay? Next day I'm in the pub with my mate Johnny, and he goes, "What'd you do last night?" And I went, "Nothing." Oh, what would I say? I was hanging out with David Bowie and Salman Rushdie. What did you do? So I didn't say anything.
What made me want to do a British sitcom? Well, as you probably know, my background's in serious acting before I started doing the writing, singing thing, and so something like doing the extras is a piece of cake for me, really. And it was fun working with Rick, showing him pointers, maybe new ways of approaching comedy that he hadn't really thought about before, I think.
And he knew I was then. I think someone told him afterwards, and they gave him a DVD of The Office, and I got an email out of the blue from him. He's like the FBI. He just got my email. I think he's like plugged in to the World Wide Web, and he just put, "I watched, I laughed, what do I do now?" And we became sort of pen pals.
When we came up with the idea of doing a song, he said he would do the lyrics with Stephen, and I said that would be great. I'd love that to happen, and I'd do the melody. If you keep looking like that, your face will stay like it. That's really quite a zinger, isn't it? And that kind of thing, you see. So, you know, I've been writing jokes for him, and he assures me they'll be in the future episodes. So it's been very fulfilling, this whole experience.
I was on tour in the United States back in '89, and we did a show in Cincinnati. During that show, I shouted out, "It's great to be in Cincinnati." That was a lie.
So I also like the fact that they're aware of their legend. I quite like that.
Right.
That they know the press's perception of them that they play with, and they want to let you know that they're above that.
Right.
You know, that's nice.
You'd think that being a famous rock star, married to a supermodel, would be one of the greatest things in the world. It is.
We went to his apartment, and we went in, and the doorman there went, "Oh, you're here to see Mr. Jones?" And I went, "Oh yeah, of course I'm here to see Mr. Jones. David Bowie doesn't really exist."
Right.
You know.
He was Davy Jones.
Yeah, we went upstairs, and it was just made a coffee. He just had it was after his little heart incident.
Yeah.
And he came round with 2 cups of coffee, pretending to be shaky and old.
Yeah.
And I thought, he's fucking having a laugh. He's mucking around. This is David Bowie. This is my hero. And the apartment is as you would imagine, like something from a magazine.
Yep.
And there was this amazing, huge statue, this work of art, like a pewter thing. I went, "That's amazing." I said, "Who's that?" He went, "Oh yeah, the artist there was trying to do, you know what Picasso did with 2D? He made it sort of 3D. He tried to flip it and make the statue that was 3D, 2D. Anyway, my daughter likes to hit that with a hammer." And I remember I sent them an email for his, I think, 57th or 58th birthday, and I put, "Happy birthday," and I put 58. Isn't it time you got a proper job? Ricky Gervais, 42, comedian. He sent back, "I have a proper job. David Bowie, rock god." Good, that, isn't it? And I think I should talk about him as a hero before I knew him, because that obviously, for the last 10 years of my life, we were sort of friends. Which never really confused the issue, because I sort of knew him as a friend, and he was brilliant. And I had to remember, oh, that's my hero, he's a genius. But we hardly talked about his music. He wanted to talk about other things.
What would I want my son to know about his granddad? And I think it would be the same thing that most of my dad's fans have taken over the last 50 years, that he's always been there supporting, a little bit different, and he's always been there for them. So this award is for all the kooks and all the people who make the kooks.
He sort of put my life in colour in many ways. A working class teenager in a council house in a rough estate in Reading, and I'm eating my beans on toast, and I see heroes. I think it was on the TV show Mark Bolan show, and I thought, of course, you can do anything. But my favourite are the animal facts. The animal facts are just, I think, incredible. This is from a website called Deb and Jen's World of Knowledge, okay? And I want you to think about the people who put this up, okay? They're not just the fact, but who did it and why they did it. What were they thinking, okay? Number 1. You can lead a cow upstairs, but not down. Thanks very much. I looked into that. It's true. A cow will go upstairs, but they won't go downstairs because the way their joints don't oppose. But I think of the poor bastard who found that out the hard way. Come on, Daisy. Down you go. I don't go downstairs. Come on. No, I don't go downstairs. I'm away with joints. I don't care about your joints. My wife's coming home from work in 5 fucking minutes. Get down the stairs. He thought, yeah, I've got to tell other people about this. Number 2. Stroking a spider can cause it to go bald. Thanks. 1, what sort of maniac goes around stroking spiders? Dracula's assistant? I don't know. 2, is that a problem in the arachnid world? Premature balding? Do they worry about that much? I thought they'd be loving it, wouldn't they? Being a skinhead, they're so fucking hard. Yeah. Got all the legs, all the eyes, and the teeth. Fuck it, I'm bald. Who cares? Yeah. Adds to it. I like it more. Yeah. But no, apparently it's a big problem. You stroke a little spider, he goes, oh, fucking hell. He runs back to the web, and all the other spiders go, what are you wearing a baseball cap for? Fashion. Bit weird. Nah, it's just fashion. We'll take it off in the web. Nah, I'll just keep it on. Bit cold. Cold? We're in a cupboard under the sink. It's boiling. Nah, take it off. No, take it off. Oh. Have you been letting a human stroke you? Leave this fucking web. Number 3. Polar bears will sometimes cover their black nose during a hunt to camouflage themselves more completely. It's a good idea, isn't it? Because apart from the old nose, they're perfectly camouflaged. They're white, the snow's white. So they're sneaking up on a little Arctic hare. And they get there, and the Arctic hare, he turns round, the polar bear goes... But how did they find that out? Because that's behavioural. All the polar bears sitting around one night going, I'm starving. Every time I sneak up on a little hare, he looks round and then he hops off. It's like he can see me. I can't work it out. Little voice, little hare goes, I can tell you. Can you see us? Well, I can see where you are and how many there are of you. Really? How? You'll kick yourself. Now, go on. Tell us. Your nose is black. The nose, it's black. Oh. Cheers. Can you see us now? No? Thank you. Oh. My favourite fact. Okay. Number 4. Montana mountain goats will sometimes butt heads so hard that their hooves fall off. Can that be true? That's amazing. So there's 2 there. They're looking at a female goat. One goes, I like her. And the other goes, yeah, I'm probably going to mate with her. Well, no, I saw her first. That's not how it works. How does it work? We have to run at each other really hard and crack heads. Is that safe? Oh, yeah. Okay, go. Oh! Ow! Ow! Oh! Look! Yeah. Yours all right? Yeah. I grip on impact. Did you know about this? Why didn't you tell me? Mortal enemies? Never mind that, my fucking feet are falling off. One more amazing fact. Elephants have been caught swimming up to 2 miles off the coast in the Indian Ocean. That's amazing. I didn't know they liked to swim. I certainly didn't think they could swim 2 miles out to sea. But it's the language this person uses. Have been caught swimming. Like it's illegal. Says the Coast Guard. Morning. 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 Phone rings. Ring, ring. Hello. They're doing what? No, I'll be there. That's me in a little boat. I'm not jacking the bloke off behind me. I'm just... No. What are you doing? Nothing. It's not nothing, is it? What's that? Beach ball? Tell me what you're doing. Don't look at him. What are you doing? Swimming. Yeah, you are. Do you know how far off coast you are? 2 miles. Is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know you're not meant to do this, don't you? Don't cry. But if you know you're not meant to do it, I've told you loads of times, why are you doing it again? I forgot. Get in the fucking boat. Thanks very much. Good night. Thank you. Hello. And hello. Welcome to the 68th Annual Golden Globe Awards, live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel in Los Angeles. It's going to be a night of partying and heavy drinking. Or as Charlie Sheen calls it, breakfast. Wow. Woo. So, let's get this straight. What he did was, he picked up a porn star, paid her to have dinner with him, introduced her to his ex-wife, as you do, went to a hotel, got drunk, got naked, trashed the place while she was locked in a cupboard. And that was a Monday. What did he do New Year's Eve? Anyway, welcome. The Golden Globes is a celebration of the best in TV and movies over the last year, voted for by the Hollywood Foreign Press Association. It was a big year for 3D movies, Toy Story, Despicable Me, Tron. Seems like everything this year was three-dimensional. Except the characters in The Tourist. I feel bad about that joke. No, I'll tell you why. I'm jumping on the bandwagon, because I haven't even seen The Tourist. Who has? But no, it must be good, because it's nominated. So shut up, okay? And I'd like to quash this ridiculous rumour going around that the only reason The Tourist was nominated was so the Hollywood Foreign Press could hang out with Johnny Depp and Angelina Jolie. That is rubbish. That is not the only reason. They also accepted bribes. Let's... No. All that happened was some of them were taken to see Cher in concert. How the hell is that a bribe? Really? Do you want to go and see Cher? No. Why not? Because it's not 1975. There were a lot of big films that didn't get nominated this year. Nothing for Sex and the City 2. No, I was sure the Golden Globe for special effects would go to the team that airbrushed that poster. What? Great job. Girls, we know how old you are. I saw one of you in an episode of Bonanza. Also not nominated, I Love You, Philip Morris, Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor, two heterosexual actors pretending to be gay. So the complete opposite of some famous Scientologists, then. What? Probably. My lawyers helped me with the wording of that joke. They're not here. Okay. There's been some great new TV drama this year, like Boardwalk Empire and The Walking Dead, so, yeah. Talking of The Walking Dead, congratulations to Hugh Hefner, who's getting married at the age of 84 to 24-year-old beauty Crystal Harris. When she was asked why she was marrying him, she said because he lied about his age. He told me he was 94. Oh, come on. Don't worry. Hold out and just don't look at it when you touch it. That's that. I warned him. One of the biggest events in TV this year was the finale of Lost, one of my favourites, and all the questions were answered, yeah. I have to say, though, it was quite a complicated finale. I'm not sure I totally understood it all, but from what I can make out, I'm pretty sure the fat one ate them all. I think... Should we get on with it? Our first presenter is beautiful, talented, and Jewish, apparently. Mel Gibson told me that. He's obsessed. Please welcome Scarlett Johansson. Like Pac-Man. Okay. You know our next presenter from such films as Hudson Hawk, Look Who's Talking, Mercury Rising, Colour of Night, Fifth Element, Heart's War. Please welcome Ashton Kutcher's dad, Bruce Willis. Next up, Eva Longoria has the daunting task of introducing the president of the Hollywood Foreign Press. That's nothing. I just had to help him off the toilet and pop his teeth in. It was messy. Please welcome Eva Longoria. That's my favourite film of the year. The creator of Facebook, of course, Mark Zuckerberg, is reportedly worth $7 billion. Heather Mills calls him the one that got away. The next two presenters are funny, charming, and down to earth. He's Alec from The Rock, she's just Jenny from The Block. If the block in question is that one on Rodeo Drive between Cartier and Prada. Please welcome Alec Baldwin and Jennifer Lopez. All right? I love this next presenter. He's so cool. He's the star of Iron Man, Two Girls and a Guy, Wonder Boys. Sorry, these porn films. What? Kiss, Kiss, Bang, Bang. Bowfinger. Really? Yeah. Up the Academy. Come on. He has done all those films, but many of you in this room probably know him best from such facilities as the Betty Ford Clinic and Los Angeles County Jail. Please welcome Robert Downey Jr. OK. The next presenter is a true Hollywood icon. In 10 of the biggest blockbusters of all time, he has shown his extraordinary acting versatility. He has played a boxer and Rambo. Please welcome Sylvester Stallone. Our next presenters are two of the funniest people in America. She stole the show on Saturday Night Live, then went on to create, write and star in her own show, 30 Rock. He was a jobbing actor, career not going that well if I'm being totally honest, who got his big break when I cast him in a remake of a show that I created called The Office. He's now leaving that show and killing a cash cow for both of us. Please welcome the wonderful Tina Fey and the ungrateful Steve Carell. Welcome back. Now, our next presenters are young and thin, with hair and teeth. They're lovely to look at, which is just as well because they're presenting the award for Best Foreign Language Film, a category that no one in America cares about. Please welcome Olivia Wilde and Robert Pattinson. OK. What can I say about our next two presenters? The first is an actor, producer, writer and director whose movies have grossed over $3.5 billion at the box office. He's won 2 Academy Awards and 3 Golden Globes for his powerful and varied performances, starring in such films as Philadelphia, Forrest Gump, Castaway, Apollo 13 and Saving Private Ryan. The other is Tim Allen. Hello and welcome back. The next presenter is a national treasure, Miss Congeniality herself. This down-to-earth girl next door first stole our hearts as a bus driver and then as a railway fare collector. Now, of course, she wouldn't be seen dead on public transport because, as she just said to me backstage, poor people are gross and they smell bad. Please welcome Sandra Bullock. Thank you very much. That's about it. Well done. Justice there. Thanks to everyone in the room for being good sports. Thanks to NBC. Thanks to the Hollywood Foreign Press. Thank you for watching at home. And thank you to God for making me an atheist. Thank you. Think of adopting for a while a little third world child, because that would tick all 3 boxes, wouldn't it? You know? You think about it like, 1, I wouldn't be adding to the population problem. I'd be alleviating an existing problem. A young kid born through no fault of his own into abject poverty. He would have died without me. I can literally save his life and give him a great upbringing, right? 2, he would be grateful, wouldn't he? He'd want to pay me back, wouldn't he? Particularly if I let him know that all the other kids in the village, they weren't so lucky, they didn't make it out. I'd tell him that early on, so he really bucked his ideas up, right? I'd go, Tundi, come here. Yeah. Go and pop a shirt on, you're not in Africa now, mate. That's better. Yeah. Tundi, yeah, water straight out of a tap, innit? Yes. No, it's not free, it's Hampstead. Yeah, of course it's safe. Safe. Fresh drinking water. Have as much as you want. Have a bucket full. Straight out of a tap. Fresh drinking water. There you go. Go and clean the car. Go on. The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that. And the reviews, oh, shocking. I saw one that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs, right? But Dame Judi Dench defended the film, saying it was the role she was born to play, because she... I can't do this next joke. Because she loves nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg and licking her... Furball. She's old school. It's the last time, who cares? In the event of the plane landing on water, your life jacket is equipped with a whistle. The plane hits the water, smashes to bits. Everyone's dead except you, by a miracle. You're bobbing around in the Atlantic Ocean. 4 degrees that water is, right? You've got about 15 minutes before hypothermia sets in, right? Or eaten by a shark, or you drown, and you're hoping they've dispatched air sea rescue, and you're going, oh my God, I'm bruised and broken. I'm going to die. I don't want to die. What happened now? I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Now, I don't know if you've ever been in a helicopter. Of course you haven't, right? But they're f***ing loud, right? It's like having your head in a washing machine. It's like that. So you're over the Atlantic Ocean at night, you go. Never gonna happen. Out there, well done, Winslet. I told you. Do a Holocaust movie, the awards come, didn't I? See? Trouble is with Holocaust films, there's never any gag reel on the DVDs. I don't know, there isn't. It's, now, don't do it. It'll be fine. Don't. Sitting at home, just reading the newspaper. This little girl comes running in. She's only 6. Hello, darling. Hello, Daddy. You've been playing? Yeah. In the park? Yeah. With your friends? Well, until the man came along. Till the man came along? Yeah, a man came along, and he asked my friends to leave, so it was just me and him. Darling, come over. Whatever happened, none of it was your fault, okay, darling? None of it was your fault. But tell Daddy every detail. What happened? He took me behind a tree so no one could see what we were doing. Oh, God, darling, and then what happened? He took my dress off. Oh, God, what happened next? What happened? He took his thing out. Oh, God, darling, and then what happened? Nothing, that was it. Oh, well, make something up. I hope I haven't offended anyone. I didn't mean, it's not my fault. There's a lot of powerful people here, so if I said it's... Honestly, I like a drink as much as the next man. Unless the next man is Mel Gibson.
I need your love. You free my mind. I need your love. Yeah, you free my mind.
This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer, and it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
I bought a suit for this. I thought I was going to be on TV. I'm such a moron. I am losing so much money right now.
And I want everyone in America right now to look at me. Look at me smoking indoors. I didn't ask anybody. I just did it. What are they going to do? Kick me out before I get the prize? No, nigga, this is called leverage.
Oh, Julia Roberts, you live next to me at the beach. You know that. Thanks for all the visits. Anyway, I'm living about 2 blocks from you. The broad never shows up. Come by and say hello.
Closer than 2 blocks.
You have no lines, Julia. Just nod. Anyway.
And the winner, the Grammy goes to Natalia Lafourcade. Oh, wait. Dude, you... Oh, I will... Oh, sorry. I will accept on behalf of her. If I butchered her name, I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. I'm very excited to be here, you know, and I was asked to host the ESPYs this year. Yeah, hi, that's my name, Espen. When I was asked to host the ESPYs this year, folks, I said yes immediately for one reason and one reason only. This show has interns.
It wasn't the only epic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long. Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So...
right. Hey, how many feminists are like going nuts? So why is this cis white male doing all this Latino stuff? And the Grammy goes to Grupo Niche. Hey, Niche.
You know, when I was asked to host the Canadian Screen Awards, I called my good friend Chris Rock, and I said to him, I've got some great news, Chris. I'm going to Canada. And he said, I've got some great news, too. I'm hosting the Oscars. What are you doing in Canada? And I said, visiting some family, friends.
No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV. Everyone's watching Netflix. This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we've got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer. And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert, season 2 is on the way, so in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
Sorry, I wasn't listening to that one. I'm going to butcher this. And the Grammy goes to Hildur Guðnadóttir for Joker.
Yeah, the Nuggets are having a bad year this year, man. Matter of fact, they're making a film about the team. They got a pretty catchy title. It's Black Men Can't Jump Either.
One Hollywood publication said that me hosting would mean that some film stars would stay away for fear of being made fun of. As if film stars would stay away from the chance of winning a Golden Globe. Particularly if their film company has already paid for it.
Mr. Don Rickles.
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, why did they stand? Was it a Jewish holiday?
No, because you're a legend, Don, because you're you.
That was very sweet of you folks to stand. Next time, just leave a check by the door. This is great. The O.J. Simpson jury right here in the front. Black gentleman's laughing. It's a little humor.
The teleprompter is sort of flashing. I think we're supposed to get back to that.
Oh, really? Because it's a hot show. Let's read these funny lines. Let's read these funny lines they wrote for us.
Okay.
Talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care.
And there's Charles Woodson. How about that? What a season he had. Great, man. He became the first defensive player to win the Heisman Trophy. And congratulations, Charles. That is something that no one can ever take away from you. Unless you kill your wife and a waiter, in which case... all bets are off.
I got to be honest, I don't know much about writers, you know. I used to think you guys were a bunch of nerds who couldn't hold up your end of the conversation, you know, with strange shoes. I did.
Lots of big celebrities here tonight. I mean, legends, icons, yeah? Look, at this table alone, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro. Baby Yoda. Oh, that's Joe Pesci, sorry.
Just backstage, a lot of celebrities back there, man. I was talking to Jerry Jones, you know, the Cowboys owner, and he's disappointed, obviously. Yeah. Well, he's a good guy, though, man. He's talking about rebuilding the team, you know, and he told me, he says, we have to get back to what made us a championship team. Strippers and crack.
Louis, we're on the old jet to New York. What are your thoughts?
Well, it was a good run. It was a good shoot. I got very emotional when we wrapped.
You cried like a little girl.
I did. I cried like a little girl.
It was very moving. I had to walk away.
I did too.
Because if I see a man crying,
it's hard.
Well, I get an erection.
No, I was on a plane once, and the couple in front of us were sitting a couple with 2 kids on their laps, and the flight attendant says, "You need to separate." And I said, "Why?" He said, because you have children. There's only so many oxygen masks, and one of them will not survive. Like, why that language? Why that language?
I know couples who never travel together when they go traveling with kids.
Yeah, there's those people.
Yeah, there's those people.
There's those people.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
No.
But just think of that though, to really have that
both your parents
instinct.
die in an airplane.
No, but then to think, well, we don't want to both die. Let's worry about this 2-year-old.
It'd be great if the 2 planes collided in midair.
It's very turbulent. We were warned, but I'm scared, right? But because Louis is more scared than me, I'm going first.
I'm trying to get drunk really fast.
Oh, that was a bad one.
Huge fucking testicles.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, God.
Babies with AIDS.
Okay, now. It's such a tiny plane, so you feel absolutely everything. Oh, here it comes.
Masturbating in the street.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to do anything ever again. I don't want to do anything ever again. I don't want to do any more things. I've done enough. I don't want to do anything again. I just want to be in a chair on the ground. I just want to be in a chair.
Oh, Jesus.
Hitler fucked his wife. 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 Hitler fucked his wife.
Oh, God. Oh. Well, there's the clouds. We're going into the clouds. Okay. Okay, calm down, it'll be alright. I've never seen anyone sweat like that. He looks like a plum who someone jizzed on.
Oh.
Look at that. Oh, that's alright. That's alright now. Oh. Quick, tell me about the haircut. You've had your haircut yesterday.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened? Talk about something else.
I asked him to not cut it so fucking short, and he was rushing.
You mean he was in a hurry?
Oh, tits. Spray paint on a fucking tit. Spray paint my name on a tit. Oh, fuck. Oh my God, what the fuck is he doing?
Oh, God.
What kind of shit is this?
Oh, I don't know.
12-year-old gay kids. 12-year-old gay kids. 12-year-old gay kids, I'm serious.
Oh, God. This isn't good. I don't like this myself. That's too wobbly. That's too wobbly.
Shit.
That's too wobbly to land. What's going on? What's going on here? What's that buzzing noise? What's that noise? I've never heard that noise before. I've never heard that noise before. Look, look. He's got his hand. He's got his hand. He's got his hand up to steady himself. What's going on? Okay, we're coming in now. Right. Okay.
All right.
Right. Okay. 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 Oh. Oh. Oh,
fuck your
Jesus.
Mother with a frog. Fuck your mother with a frog.
Oh.
Fucking put a frog over your dick like a condom and fuck your mom. Do it. Do it before I die. It's the last thing I want. It's my last dying wish. I hope they find this tape like a black box. Oh, Jesus.
You've said the F word once on stage.
No, when I was a kid, I used to, before I felt like I didn't want to.
Really? Did it get laughs?
Yeah, well...
But you cut it out because you were guilty. You felt guilty about it. You felt it was
I'll
cheap.
tell you what the bit was.
Go on.
It was a Superman bit, and it was something about how inept this newspaper would have to be, that these people... They don't even see the resemblance. These are journalists, you know. And the glasses just completely disguises this guy. And then it was something about, meantime, 2 of them are stuck in a fucking cave every week, you know. And that was the bit. And then I said, well, let me see if it works without the word.
Right.
And I took the word out. Didn't work. And that's what bothered me.
Okay.
Dog of the Bay.
No.
There's no way.
Exactly. It's going to touch people. They're going to be moved.
Yeah.
And it will never be used for anything else.
Is he sitting on the cock? Is he just sort of sitting on the cock?
Yeah, because he's gay.
Or is
He's really sitting on the balls.
He's sitting on the balls, but the cock is up, right up.
But if you said sitting on some balls because the cock attached to them is inside of me, because I'm gay, does not, Otis Redding didn't
Otis
help
would be laughing going, they can't make it scan. They haven't got it. Let's walk away. And they go, no, I've got it, Otis.
Sitting on a cock because I'm gay. And then he stops. Doesn't need the rest of the
where's
song.
he going? There's no place to go. He's there.
I love bits where...
Does he do the whistle?
I love the...
Does he do the whistle? Oh, God. He does, and it's even higher pitched. Does he do the whistle? That's... Oh, man.
Oh, that's a good one.
Fuck me.
See? That's why it was worth doing the whole bit.
I have a question, because there's an interesting comparison here, which is that everybody here is filthy except for you. You're perfect.
Really?
You're perfectly clean. I mean, you
Well,
never
I don't know
curse.
about perfect.
Do you say shit on stage
No.
or asshole?
No.
So
You
why
had
not
a
perfect?
fuck.
Oh, well, we all did.
No, you had a fuck around,
in the old days, yeah.
around 9/11 or something.
Oh, that was it.
Right, about the one tower or something.
Yeah, we did.
The finger.
So you've said the F word once on stage.
No, when I was a kid, I used to, before I felt like I didn't want to.
Really? And did it get laughs?
Yeah, well...
But you cut it out because you were guilty. You felt guilty about it. You felt it was
I'll
cheap.
tell you what the bit was.
Go on.
It was a Superman bit, and it was something about how inept this newspaper would have to be, that these people, they don't even see the resemblance. These are journalists, you know. And the glasses just completely disguises this guy. And then it was something about, meantime, 2 of them are stuck in a fucking cave every week, you know. And that was the bit. And then I said, well, let me see if it works without the word.
Right.
And I took the word out. Didn't work. And that's what bothered me.
Okay, you didn't
The
like...
rhythm of it and the edge of that, it needed that.
But it's not about the swear word there. It's about you getting
about the
worked.
rhythm.
No, it's about you getting worked up.
Yeah,
it's about
you're right.
this guy he means this. He's so annoyed.
Right.
The fucking cave.
You're right.
That's funny. That's contempt for the cave they're living in.
You're right. If I was a good enough comedian in those days to change the joke, but it bothered me that it didn't work at all without the word.
But I think the interesting thing there is that they laughed at that because they saw your personality, your anger.
It's the anger that makes it funny.
And I love
but
that.
I didn't know how to supplant it with something else that would communicate the anger. I didn't know how to do that.
But this is what
I didn't even know.
I think we all do it a little bit, but you guys do it a lot, and you do it most of all. That you can be spluttering and spitting and saying the same thing over again, but because you're getting angrier, you're making me laugh harder. Because I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at you in this situation, angry at this, and I believe you. I believe you're angry, and I think...
Well, and I've had different feelings about the word fuck. Like, I made a rule for myself one year because I felt like I watched a show of mine and I was like, this is getting stupid.
But it's all about context,
It's
isn't
a way...
it? It is all about context. You know...
No, to me it's all about fear.
Who do you fear?
You're fearing this bit's not going to work.
Yeah, stand-up is unlike any other art form in that way that you can do... Like, if you're a musician, you're going to be pretty exact every time you perform. But you look back on shows and you go, I messed all that up. That was I was driven by fear and instead of by
I mean, I think
intention.
we deal with fear more viscerally at almost anyone. I mean, you feel the audience's fear, your own fear. The whole show is about quelling fear. And that's what you're talking about when you have a bit that you really are confident in and you know the end of it's really strong. And the audience feels your fear level go down.
Yep.
And they relax. And they go, oh, he seems to be very confident in this one.
Yep.
But what do you fear now, though, Jerry? What do you fear now?
The same thing.
What, though? What's that? That they don't laugh?
It's not going to work.
It's not going to be funny.
But hold on, no, there's two different things there.
The first
something
fear
working, something working isn't something not being funny.
There's two fears. The first fear is they're not going to pay attention. And
but they paid.
That's the biggest fear.
That's the black
It's
audience.
bigger than not being funny. If they pay attention and they don't laugh,
where are you playing?
It's still a show.
Yeah.
Here's something I've never done in my entire career.
What?
A sound check.
I do sound check every show.
So do I.
You know,
It's
I do
really
my sound
smart.
check when I walk out.
I
there.
never do it.
I do a
my
sound
first
check.
That's why I
bit
tell
and-
them I go like this if I need more.
Right.
That's what I tell them. I'll do this if I need it in the monitors more. I'll go this if I need
go
it.
to
You
sound
never
check.
sound check. I'm worried about if I have to
I
do
just
it.
want to know where the stage is. I want to know if there's a pit. I want to.
Yeah.
I want to know the the
I like getting
acoustics
totally
a little
surprised
bit.
by the room.
I don't
Really?
like being surprised.
I don't want any surprises.
That's so
I don't want.
funny.
I go. Is that going to be off that exit sign?
Every
I don't
show-
want any surprises.
By the way,
or
I'm only
anything
there.
puts me
I
off.
like it. I like the surprise.
Because I didn't bring.
Sound check's 15 minutes, but
You got to go
no.
there.
I go
Yeah,
there. I
I'm there
go.
3 hours
I
early.
also want to know. I also have this fear of not knowing where the fucking theater is. I'm in some limo with some guy I don't fucking know. What if he's kidnapping me? Like, what if he's taking me to his fucking lair?
His lair.
What about? I think comedy. Well, when you become comedians, though, isn't it to do with controlling a situation?
It's like a relationship. Again, it's
Yeah.
Here we go.
you know your woman is with you because you assume she loves you because she's there every day, but you still have to work on her liking you in order for this
Yeah.
to work
Right.
as a relationship.
Yeah, an audience will come and they're excited that
Yeah.
you're there.
Yeah, that's right.
But I want to do that by being myself, and of course, the metaphor
but you
falls
still
down.
have to give
Of
some
course.
effort.
You
can't
of course.
just come
You've
home.
got-
Hey, I paid the rent. Like me.
But I suppose, and that worried me. I think the reason I did stand-up was I thought I hadn't earned my spurs in a way. I mean, most comedians slog around for 15
Right.
years and they want to get a sitcom. I walked into the BBC with a thing I made, and it was The Office.
Right.
And then after The Office, I thought, I should show that I can do this other thing, this stand-up thing. I always get asked this question, you must get asked it all the time, is there anything you shouldn't joke about? And I always say, no, there's nothing you shouldn't joke about. It depends what the joke
It's not
is.
should, it's could.
Well,
Can you?
I don't think that there's a bad thing to talk about because I think that
I agree.
a great thing about comedy is taking people to places that they have fear and foreboding
I
and,
totally
and,
agree.
and making them laugh in that place. I think you
Absolutely.
help them.
I also think that there's this spate of people thinking that comedy is your conscience taking a day off. My conscience never takes a day off. You've got to be able to justify it. You don't ever think it was a joke, it was a terrible thing and someone was hurt, but it was a joke. You don't think like that, do you? You don't think that comedy is the be-all and end-all of something. You still have a responsibility to not hurt an innocent person.
No, I think that comedy is the be-all and end-all.
Well, that's
No,
our
you
our
don't,
job
though.
is to think that.
We
I
used to
think.
have a rule on my old show.
Is to think, our responsibility is to think that it's the be-all end-all.
It is to be all in it, but we
That's
used to
our
have
role.
the thing we go
No, because
talk
then
about what
you
they
tell
do.
real racist jokes. You tell real...
No, I wouldn't. I'm not.
No, he's not.
No. But I'm saying if you think that someone you'll get
But
a
he's
laugh, we
black,
think that's
it's
funny.
okay.
Yeah, I'm black. Remember?
Yeah.
I'm the
yeah.
blackest
I
guy.
always
he
say
knows.
talk about what they do, not what they are.
Of course.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
People
That's
do
it.
some crazy shit. You talk about the crazy shit, but if you think they are some, you know what I mean?
I don't know
You know,
how it
that
all. I
hits a little harder.
Yeah, of course,
You know
of
what I
course.
mean?
'Cause,
I
yeah.
don't know how it all operates. Sometimes I don't like. I have said things on stage that if I take them just as statements, they're the worst things that any person could say. I used
Sure.
to do like I don't know why it's always rape. I guess it's the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
But I used to do a joke that ended with a reference to rape, and then while I was there, I would say, you should never rape anybody unless you have a good reason, like you want to fuck somebody and they won't let you. In which case, what are you gonna do? Not fuck them? That's no solution. You're gonna have to rape them. And I used to kill, and I've never gotten in trouble for it. No one's ever written a
No,
thing.
but
I
that's
can't
clear
believe
that
you
you
said
don't mean it.
And What's that?
But that's clear that you don't. You're,
Yeah,
you're
I know, but I'm
you're
really
playing
just
with
saying it. Like,
Yeah.
it's one where I'm like, I know I'm fine saying this. I don't feel bad saying it. And the audience, I've seen all kinds of people laugh
But it's
at that
justified.
joke.
You can
But I'm not
justify
sure
it.
why we're all okay with it, though.
Because
like, I
you
don't
can
know
justify
why.
it. You can
Because of the
justify
way
that
it's
comedically.
executed. You,
Yeah.
you know,
They
you
know
put it
you.
together
That-
nicely.
And
Right.
that's part of being famous. You can't. That's the kind of thing you kind of can't get away with. Not.
Well,
I
did
know
that
it's not famous. That's
is
a dance
famous.
step. He just tap danced over 6 laser beams.
Yeah.
That's what we like about that joke.
Yeah.
Look at that. He didn't touch 1 laser beam.
That's right.
I would never out people. I remember what's his
how do
name?
you- by
Ricky
the way-
Martin used to. You know, he's gay.
Yeah.
He came out. But I used to always watch comedians talk about his gayness before he came out
Right.
on shows, and I think that was like the meanest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Now I had no problem saying La Vida Loca sucked.
Of course.
Right.
You know what I
But
mean?
to say
Yeah.
that guy
Well,
is...
I like that song.
But to say that he did was going too far.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very funny,
exactly.
Ricky.
So there are what they do. Not actually, I like La Vida Loca, but you know what I mean. Like,
I've got a song for him
what
actually.
They do,
It's a
not what they
reworking
are.
of Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, and I think it'd be a great single.
Sitting on the dock 'cause I'm gay. Sitting on the cock 'cause I'm gay.
Well, John has crossed his way into the studio here, and John, worryingly, zebra crossings could become extinct. You've been looking into this for us.
Well, yes, it's not. You mustn't worry too much about it. It's up to each local authority, and they tend to go in the country areas, but in the towns and the cities they will tend to stay. But it's up to each local authority, so it all depends. Some people just find when they're crossing them that they really aren't sure where they should be crossing, and that, it can be tricky.
Well, that moment when you're sort of wondering, is it?
Well, I'm glad I've been worried about this for quite a while. But they're not. So they are going to still be around, are they?
Some of them will be around, but not so much in the country.
Okay.
So you've got to just relax about it. You mustn't get.
So I can carry on worrying about the panda
I
or
think
something.
so. Worry about and pelican crossing.
Think about the pelicans, yeah. That's
What's the future then of our crossings?
Well, the one in Oxford Circus, they're terribly proud of because it's got a cross, and you don't cross just across the roads, you cross diagonally.
Yeah.
And that was brought in 2 years ago. It was an idea from Japan, and that's regarded as very successful. So more of those can be expected.
Okay. Don't you bump into each other though?
No, of course you don't. You're walking. You're not.
Yeah, in Japan they don't because they're really polite, but we just go get out the way.
They were all extremely well behaved. You've not been out much, have you?
I don't go out much now.
Well, there is one, of course, with a Grade 2 listing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, that is the most famous zebra crossing in the world, and that's in Abbey Road, and I think we know where that's from.
Yeah,
the
indeed.
Beatles
Incredibly,
album.
it has a webcam, so you can view it online.
Yeah.
It's
If you want to see us crossing the road,
You can if
see it
you've
all.
got no life at all.
Yeah.
Well, earlier on...
Yeah. Well, let's do that.
Yeah,
Let's go back to mine. I've got a webcam.
Shall we actually save your time? Have a look at it.
Oh.
Here it is, look. There we are. And they've got a message for you, Ricky, as well.
Oh.
Okay, big fans of your work. Let's see.
Here we are.
We love you, Stephen. There you are.
Brilliant.
Thanks, John. Brilliant
Yeah,
stuff.
Thanks, John. Now then, this year for Children in Need, Mattia is going to pedal a rickshaw all the way from Edinburgh to London in just 8 days.
Yeah.
Now then, I did actually have a little go myself, just to see how difficult it was, and it's not
Great, thanks for that. I didn't actually realise... Well, I was doing some training today around Richmond Park, and the wheel was buckled. I had to repair it before I even set off, and I didn't even know that
Well,
was
I wasn't
mine.
going to
Thank you very
say
much.
anything. I didn't know they were going to show that. Anyway,
Yeah.
now then, how was training today in Richmond? How's it going?
Hills aren't getting any better. To
No?
be honest with you, my legs are just going like Billy-O, and I'm just moving a lot. Look, that woman's just walking alongside now, just to give me some money, and that's the pace I'm going. She caught me up quite easily with a little jog and then just walked alongside for a bit.
Well, I mean, you need all the help you can get. It looks like you're on a pedalo, not going anywhere.
Oh, anyway. It's
8 days, man.
It's the hill.
8 days.
Downhill's great, flat's fine.
Is this actually going out on television? Wow.
But anyway, all of this effort will be nothing if people don't donate to children. And, in a second, Ricky, it's going to get even better because we want you to do the honours and let people know how they can text and donate.
Right.
While you do that, Pudsey has been learning the David Brent dance from The Office. So the sooner you give the details out, the better. Because
Has he still got a bad eye? Hasn't he?
Yeah.
National Health Service.
Right.
Just go and get that sorted out.
Go on, Pudsey.
He's off and running.
Here's a
Off he
dance.
goes. So, Ricky, if you read a wheel, stop.
Oh. If you want to donate, text the word MAC to 70705. Messages will cost £5 plus your standard network charge, and £5 goes to Children in Need. For full terms and conditions, visit the website bbc.co.uk. The One Show.
So there you are. If you can donate, please do. And you too, Ricky.
There's a bloke in that wanted to play Chekhov at the National.
No!
This is the only...
Punch it all the way. Back to
Anyway, yes.
Sit yourself down, mate.
Back to your old show, safer ground. Let's have a look at Liam Neeson popping in for a little chat about career advice.
Lovely.
So there you are, Liam Neeson asking you for some career advice. So we thought...
And of course he says the most horrendous things, which you had to cut out. I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that. That's not a problem.
It's
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
I've been censored. Right?
But we found some people in the papers today who we thought might need a bit of Ricky advice.
Okay.
Right, so here we go. Okay, the first one. First of all, it's been a difficult few weeks for the Greek Prime Minister, George Papandreou. It seems Greece might run out of money in 2 weeks' time. The solution is...
Get a catalogue, HP catalogue. That's what I want you to do. Everything's 28 weeks at 38 pence. If you need anything, just get it from that.
Next one. A shop has apologised after apparently refusing to sell a 92-year-old woman, this is Diane Taylor, a bottle of whiskey because she couldn't prove her age. That's unbelievable. Any advice?
It's the law. No ID, no. What if it turns out she was just a really stressed 9-year-old? Maybe soon. Quite right. No ID, no whiskey. Yeah.
On we go now then. When Sir Arthur Conan Doyle created the great detective Sherlock Holmes, he made him... Now, Ricky was just saying they got some grand plans for Poppy Day.
Yeah, I'm doing a big charity concert for wounded soldiers in America with Bruce Springsteen. I know, amazing. I did it with last year. It's a cause sort of close to our heart.
Yeah.
And what a bonus as well.
Yeah.
You're doing that and with him is amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah, well, good luck with that. And thank you, of course, for coming in. Now, Life's Too Short starts next Thursday at 9:30 p.m. on BBC Two. And the making of Life's Too Short is on this Saturday on BBC Two at 10:15.
Yeah, thanks to all our guests today, to Ricky, of course. Tomorrow, Channel Top and X Factor stars One Direction surprise some very deserving children with their own personal performance.
We'll be here tomorrow with Chef Hugh Fernley-Whittingstall. See you
then. Bye-bye. Thanks again.
And I think that's the important thing, because I've often said that people get offended when they mistake the subject of a joke with the actual target.
Yeah.
And they're not necessarily the same thing. You can make jokes about any subject. It depends what the joke is.
Yeah.
There's no rules. You can't joke about this. You can.
You should be able to.
You just can.
Yeah.
Okay? And there's nothing sacred. But people then they go, wow, yeah, but you shouldn't hurt people's feelings. Well, you can if their feelings are wrong.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't like the facts, don't change the facts, change the feelings.
Yeah.
You know.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
How arrogant are you to think that you deserve to go through life with no one ever saying anything that you don't agree with or like. I want people to stop saying that joke's offensive.
Yeah.
I want them to start saying I found it offensive, because you've got to own the emotion, because that's all it is. You're
Yeah.
just telling me how you feel about it.
Yeah.
There's nothing intrinsically offensive about this joke.
Keep my wife's name out your f***ing mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your f***ing mouth.
I'm going to, okay? That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.